Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Busy coming at y'all with another tips tutorial on MLB The Show 21. And in this video, we're going to be covering hitting. And what we will be discussing in regards to hitting is warming up and batting practice with your Diamond Dynasty players. Yes, batting practice. This is something all you guys should implement into your game before you go out and play online because it definitely helps you see and hit the ball a lot better. And I want you to think about it like this, right? Baseball players in real life have batting practices before they go out into games to hit better, right? So why are we not doing the same thing before we go out into the online games? I'm not the greatest hitter in MLB The Show. Like I'm not top 10, but I promise you guys, since I've started using this method, I've been seeing and hitting the ball a lot better and raising some averages with some guys that I used to use, and I'm seeing the ball better with some new guys. And even though it's a small sample size, like Xander Bogaerts, I'm hitting 444 with him. Uh, David Ortiz, I'm raising my average to 436 with him. I'm starting to hit good with him. Eduardo Escobar, he has lower contact than what people are used to using at this point in the game, but I'm hitting 326 with him. So let me just put you guys on to the method that I use real quick to warm up before I go out into online games. All right, guys. So before I actually jump into custom practices here on the bottom left, what I do is load up the roster that I created with my DD players. And how I do that is I go to settings on the top right, file management, load, load rosters and save rosters. You guys will have this after you create it, obviously. Um, but let me show you how to create it first. So you hit create right there next to settings. You go to roster control. You hit roster control again. Choose whatever team you want. I chose the Yankees because that's my favorite team. Then you hit player movement. And you could just drag any player that you want. The older players on Longboard Beast, Expansion Era, things like that. Um, but what you do is you just hit X, and you drag them over to the left right here, just like that, and you back out, you accept. And if you have this X right here, you just auto fix the roster with square, auto fix the roster again, and you'll be able to save it after. Uh, but you also, after you move the players, you want to put them in the lineup because if you don't put them in the lineup, you won't be able to practice with them, obviously. And most players will have the same quirks. Like Mike Trout still has all the quirks he has in Diamond Dynasty. Edward Cabrera, all the quirks. The Grom, same quirks as in Diamond Dynasty. And the only thing that kind of sucks is after you add the players, this is how you edit their attributes. You come over here to the top right, you edit. We're gonna choose Ronald Acuna, for example. This is what I'm talking about. That sucks. Is you won't be able to have that 125 contact if the player that you want to use has that, because everything caps at 99. But if they have 93 contact or 94 power, it's more accurate. But the PCI obviously won't be as big as 125 contact when you're trying to practice with this method. But that's also a good thing because, like I said, it'll help you see the ball a lot better. Players still have their same quirks. They still have their same swings. It's just really just the power. Like you won't be able to pass 99, which is the only problem, which is not a major problem. Uh, so after you do that, let me just show you guys how to save the rosters. After you move and edit the players, you come back to settings, and then you go to file management, and you go to save. And there will be a check right there that says need to save, and obviously you want to click it, and you just name it whatever you want, and you save the rosters. And you'll be able to load this up like I did in the beginning. Before you jump into custom practice, and you'll be able to use whatever players that your heart desires. The next thing I want you guys to be mindful of before you actually jump into custom practice is to go to settings and go to sliders, and you want to come down to where it says fastball pitch speed, and you want to put that all the way up. Leave off speed the way it is so you can still adjust to off speed. But when you put the fastball pitch speed all the way up, you're going to be literally getting rockets thrown at you. It's going to be a lot faster than it is online, and it will be kind of frustrating probably at the beginning, but trust me, you're gonna be seeing the ball 30, 100 times better, bro. Like when you go online because you turned up the sliders and you're seeing pitches 10 times faster than what they are. So you hit confirm, you hit OK, you hit OK. Uh, you don't really need to save the sliders. Uh, but after you do that, you exit and then you come to custom practice. So I'm gonna load up custom practice, right? I'm gonna pick the Yankees because that's the team that I had, and I'm gonna go against the Orioles. And I'll see you guys in the next part. All right, so now we're actually in custom practice, and what we want to be doing right here is pressing start and choosing batting as the type, obviously. But before we do that, we want to go to options and gameplay. And I personally choose legend. You don't have to choose legend. You could do Hall of Fame or All Star, whatever you play most on. But if you do legend, I promise you, you're gonna see the ball a lot better on All Star because you've been seeing dots on legend that go 10 times faster than what they do online. Remember, because we turned up the sliders. Uh, so after you set up your settings, you go to practice type, you hit batting, and we got Cabrera like I showed you. We got the Grom, the same ones in Diamond Dynasty, and you just choose who you kind of want to bat with. I'll just choose Ortiz for the video, and what I do in the beginning is I track the ball. So I start my PCI where the pitcher is going to release the ball. And I just track first just to get used to where it's at when I'm warming up. So let's just say like, all right, see, that was bad tracking. That wasn't great tracking, but I just literally just try to track the ball first and make sure I'm moving my PCI right, so I'm not dragging anything. So I know I'm feeling it when it's a ball or when it's a strike. And let me just show you real quick. Might not get a hit here. I didn't get a hit there. I'm kind of focusing on talking at the same time, but I was kind of close. But yeah, that's basically what you want to do. And if you, pro tip, if you really want to get really into it, you go to practice type and you go to team practice and you hit offense. You choose the batter. You could repeat the at bat if you want. And when you start the practice, you'll actually have a count on the top left. And you'll really be able to practice because you'll be able to see what's a ball and strike, and it'll be like a real game on Legend because you'll have real counts, and you have 3 outs to get all the batters you added to your lineup, which is pretty cool. So I mean, I just bunted with Ortiz. That was terrible. He almost made it though, but yeah, that's really what you want. Oh, he did make it actually, but that's really what you want to do. No, he didn't make it, but that's irrelevant. That's really what you want to do to practice. You could do this for 10 to 15 minutes before you actually go online. I actually recommend maybe 10 minutes. And don't stress it if you guys are not hitting the ball. Trust me, like if you're not hitting the ball on Legend in this practice mode, like it's alright. As long as you're locating decently and you're trying to make good swings, I promise you guys, when you go online and you play on All Star or the lower difficulties, you're gonna be seeing that ball like a pro. Like I promise you. I'm not the best hitter. I'm not the best player at MLB, but this is definitely something that improved my game. I hope this helps you guys and improves your game in MLB. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys get better. But this is the end of the video, guys. I don't have a set schedule, but I do try to stream daily on Twitch if you guys want to watch some gameplay. I also play NBA 2K Pro-Am very competitively if you guys want to watch that too. But going forward, I will be creating more content for MLB The Show and 2K22 when it drops. So if you guys do like the content, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe with those noties on. And if you made it this far in the video, once again, I appreciate you guys for watching and have a blessed day, y'all.